Hey, Dory here with Gamereactor, joined by Philip, and in this video we are going to be focusing on the upcoming new Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now, we've been looking forward to this for a long time, but you actually got to play it.
I did. I got to play it for an extended hands-on time.
Yeah, for about 6+ hours?
Yeah, something like that. It was a long hands-on, yeah.
Yeah, but we were also then allowed to record half an hour.
Yeah.
We've split that gameplay segment into sections, and in this video we're going to be focusing more on the overarching world.
Yeah.
Right? So let's just cut to gameplay and listen to our commentary. So here we are seeing some of your gameplay. We're getting into the Utila complex, so take it away.
So basically this area here is also called Golem City, and as you can see, people are not being treated very well. This is a place where all the augmented people have come to live to kind of escape the threat of the constant police kind of hassling them and so on. But again, as you can see, they're not really left in peace here. So it's become kind of like this this ghetto that they live in. And again, a word that they use a lot, the developers themselves, is this mechanical apartheid, which is a pretty good word for it. There's been a very clear split among the population. So as you can see here, this is very dilapidated. It's very, it's falling apart pretty much. People are hurt lying around in the streets. So very, very different from the rest of the world that you see in the game, which is a lot cleaner and a lot more sterile. And again, here we have an example of how an augmented person gets treated when they live in this world. Here you go, just walking down the street, and of course I have to submit to a check here.
Is that every time that you walk up to an NPC that talks to you that you get that short load that goes to black and then
no,
to talking?
Actually that happened very few times. So yeah, and again they allow you to move on here. It's just kind of setting the mood, I guess. But yeah, those black things aren't as prevalent as it just was there. They are there here and there, but here you go again, a lot of security around the place. So you can feel this oppressive atmosphere wherever you go. And of course, Adam, being an augmented person himself, is being kind of looked at suspiciously
by both the police and the other augmented people there, because he's so clean and has these nice augments, so he doesn't really fit in either world, not with the the normal humans or the augs, because
exactly
he's kind of stuck in between there.
Yeah, and here you can see some people getting beaten up in the streets here. Police signs, and again another police barricade here, telling me that I can't go any further. So of course this is where I need to start getting a bit clever, and we'll get into that later on.
Yeah, we're not gonna show like a lot of the gameplay in this video. We're gonna say, because this is the first in a 3-part video series.
Yeah. So
just
basically,
kind of more focusing on well, what the world looks like.
But again, as you can see here, there's lots of shortcuts around the place if you bother to look for them. Yeah, sneaking around here. But yeah, again, a lot darker of a world than in the last game, and again, you can kind of feel like there's this whole political side to it as well. And of course, the reason for all this was that there's been this whole AUG incident that they call it, where all the augmented people started going crazy and attacking people around them, killing people.
And here we're seeing some footage from the trailer, because of course you did see more of the game than we were allowed to record. So
yeah, so here again, you've got a bit of Prague here, which is kind of the main city that I got to play in around. Of course, Adam here chilling in his apartment, and again, yeah, a bit more here from Golem City. Again, you just get the idea that this is a much darker world to live in, especially for an augment.
And Adam is a very much more conflicted person now, because he's trying to figure out why the apartheid happened more, and like figure out his origin as an AUG.
Yeah. So yeah, here we go. We're seeing a bit of the combat as well, and of course, yeah, here you see a bit of the Dubai area, just to show off also a bit of a different setting.
I got to play that a little bit in London actually, and here this is the opening mission of the game, I believe, where you're working with this unit.
Yeah, the Special Interpol Anti-Terrorist Group that you start working for. You're no longer a private security contractor.
Yeah. And you need to do their bidding, but at the same time you have your own agenda. So you're kind of trying to play both sides.
Yeah, exactly. You're a bit of a double agent. Here you go, yeah. So you're also working for this group called the Juggernaut Collective, I believe, which is a hacker group who are trying to kind of fight the Illuminati and these big, dark, shadowy.
And of course, our favorite augments are back. Hacking is back.
Yeah. And this one, which I forget what's called, but it's very awesome.
Yeah. And here, this is a train station in Prague that's, well, has seen better times.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to figure out in the game what exactly happened here.
Yeah. So again, like in all the other games, there's lots of different groups kind of fighting for the power, and I mean, there's what they call terrorist groups, but let's see what happens because.
And coming up here is a very short clip showing the same environment in 3 different. Well, because every choice has.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, every choice has a consequence. So.
Yeah. So depending on what you do, it can result in the world changing around you, which is really cool. We didn't see that last time.
Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch our second video where we'll be focusing on
the dialogue system and how that works this time around. It's pretty interesting what they're doing with it this time. They're kind of refining it. So yeah.
Yeah. So related videos underneath or to the side somewhere. Clicky. See you next time.